When the pandemic hit in 2020, it was the first time for a lot of people to have time to themselves. From in-class students to online students, it was a rare occurrence yet precious to an extent, and it wasn't worth it to just let it go to waste. So just like many people, I capitalized on this time to become everything I've always wanted to be aside being a student, to wake up early, work out, create new hobbies, work on old hobbies. Basically, I was that girl. Not quite like that girl, the aesthetic TikTok girls, but that fire that was burning a furnace so intensely was slowly losing its sparks, and I got exhausted, lost motivation, and just lived or barely surviving. And just like Beyonce said in Cozy, been down, been up, been broke down. It's time to bounce back. Intention. One of my intentions is I want to wake up early, but I also don't want to put the pressure on myself. Or is it that it's 8? Good morning. I'm going out. I'm leaving my room. I was going to do Ashtanga yoga, get back into my routine of just like working out. And today that I actually want to work out, I'm realizing that my data is really running low and my Wi-Fi has been disabled. I'm considering so many things as I'm getting ready, but here I go. I'm carrying this book everywhere with me. I read it last night and I think it's getting interesting. I'm starting to like the characters. Before, I just couldn't get into it. I was just like, it's another book. I wasn't that impressed. And she's like, bye! Bye! Existing there. What I'm realizing about daily routines is that having an ideal schedule to how you want to function with your time and day can be compromised by the spontaneity of life and how life outside of what we plan to happens. I'm slowly realizing that it's changing the format to your productivity. It could be yoga by 8, but my Wi-Fi isn't working today, so maybe when I return. I mean, this kind of sounds like procrastination, but it's setting out the exact priority for each day, as all days are not the same, other than the mindset that if I fail to follow the schedule that I set for myself, then I've lost the productivity of the days, and my days are detected by those very moments that I failed. So it's going with the flow of each day. I'm back. I'm back stressed. I've used up my morning to try and convince these people that my Wi-Fi is not working because of virus reasons, that it's actually because it's graduation time and I've been disabled. So this guys frustrated the hell out of me, and because my Chinese is really limited, it's just been horrible to try and speak to them and get my thoughts out. It's 1 p.m. I left here at 10 p.m. I left here around 10 and I'm not even upset. Hopefully like it gets fixed. It's working! It's working! Oh my god, she told me to try it in the evening and my Wi-Fi is now working. I'm so excited. This was successful. I'm so happy. I lived my life so practically for a year, made little effort in what I wanted to do because I was so tired to be more than what was of my immediate responsibility. And that didn't save me well as much as I thought it was. To cut out things was going to simplify my life. It was so draining that I thought laying in my bed and aimlessly watching others as a form of relaxation was doing myself the self-care it needed. But nope, it just further validated my situation. But becoming demotivated and stopping to work out, and slowly I sort of gained the clarity to switch things that seemed fast and exhausting to things that could be slow and steady. It mattered to move my body because in whatever practicality I thought I was doing was also losing out on everything I wanted to do. It was impractical because it mattered to me. So waking up early might matter to how much you want to see your day go. Working out will matter because it creates maybe the mindfulness. I had this lower back issue that never really hurt whenever I was working out or consistently doing yoga, but when I got off the routine, I felt it. Each time I do it, I gain a sense of confidence that these things all matter, especially when they do add value to your well-being. And sometimes it's hard to want to do these things, but what helps is knowing why it matters. Other than that, it's just an activity taking up time, even if it seems healthy. Cause I guess it would be nice for me to journal every day, but I know I do not want to think my thoughts into words every single day. And every task should be set with the intention of why does it matter.
Oh my god!
This is one of the books I'm just like getting back into reading. That is actually getting me back into reading. I've had it for a while and I've read this much, so I have this much left. Why? This book is making me laugh. It's funny. One thing, I feel like the fact that it's called Ugly Love, maybe it won't end well. It's like a foreshadowing when they create a relationship that it's almost out of the ordinary. Plan this, but just because we're so drawn to each other, it's happening. And at the same time, they're not willing to like commit to the fact that it's happening, but they're willing to commit to certain things, but not completely. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to give away the plot, but it's funny. Like, I can't stop laughing, I can't stop giggling. It's just it's so insane. That's the word. It's so insane because why would you do this to yourself? Okay, habits. I love staying indoors, and if I have no reason to leave my room, I won't be leaving. But then I had this epiphany. As much as I like being by myself, when I feel so isolated, I start feeling like it's me against the wall, and that's not really a good thing. So with the intention to stepping out more often, I have been trying to say yes to my friends more often to go out, and also making sure that I do the same for myself.
Me out. I'm pushing myself. I don't need your money.
And each time I'm out, I have another realization.
Illegal. Yeah. So even in US too, it's illegal. In US, not all places.
It is always an experience worth having.
The night, that makes sense. Yeah. The city is bustling. Devices, it was fun. My sickness has gone. Your sickness has gone. I am feeling. Your life has been renewed. Can we kaja? Can we kaja? Yes, so we can kaja.
When whoever came up with the lay your bed in the morning and it will make your day saying, they weren't lying. I guess just being in a low point for a while, I've come to appreciate the little things that I did that I didn't really know how positively they were influencing my life. True. Less or no procrastination. That is really one thing that I've been doing a lot. On everything that I need to do, I always feel so overwhelmed to even start it. So I started doing this thing where I just brain dump everything. It could be 50 possible tasks. I'll write it down, and from there on each day, I choose out of that list to add to my day. The internet is frustrating me. I refuse to be frustrated. Repeat after me. I refuse to be frustrated. So I have these dark modes all over my rooms that are just like staining the walls dirty, and it's time to clean. And while I clean, considering I titled this video Becoming That Girl, let's talk about the internet trend, that girl. Knowing how we take anything from the internet and reflect it in our terms, and they don't really stand ground as realistic. And I know people tend to show the highly motivated and successful parts of themselves, but it's also knowing that they are human, not in how they hold on successful parts of life too. It's in knowing that their motivation or their lifestyle also requires a strength of hard work to be that way. As much as they make it look easy, and editing helps to be that comes with the challenge to try. If you see it as hard, they do see that too and maybe gotten to the point of just doing it, and that is realism right there. In this week, I've learned a lot about the act of intentional living.
She didn't think her life was great.
Wow, the nails are
That's just kind of her style.
beautiful.
She was always one of those people that saw everything as glass half full, glass half...
Something is blocking
No,
you.
glass half empty. She was one of those people
Something is still blocking
all the
it.
time.
Isn't it?
The type of person that would wake up...
And I guess that's really the philosophy of that girl. I guess motivation is really hard to come by.
Oh, hey. I didn't see you there.
So you just really have to find a few tips and tricks under the sun and the moon to get yourself to a point where you feel you're living by your intentions. So I think I had a really awesome week. That I mean, am I really that girl yet? I don't know. I guess it's by my definition. And Beyonce said, "I'm the girl," so I believe her.
Bye!